You already know what it is. It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts, man. And we here, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Hey, Real Talk Podcast.
Yeah, what up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast, pre-recorded situation. First things first, all praises be to the Most High God, Yeshua HaMashiach. Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. Shout out to my brother, Tony Starks, aka Iron Man, right? AKA GHOSTFACE KILLAH, man. Listen, man. His son, Infinite Codes, right? Your pops named you Infinite, man. You hear me? That's a beautiful name, man. I would have disowned my son too, right? If I had a son and he came out as a Funboy, I would disown him. I wouldn't say I would stop loving him. I didn't say I wouldn't care about him. I'm not even saying that I wouldn't even interact with him to some extent, but I definitely would not. Well, let me run that back. I probably wouldn't be interacting with him. Yeah, man. You know, I think my brother Ghostface is doing right. He didn't raise his son that way. Ghostface is not that way. So why would he condone such behavior? Especially being the oldest and having that influence on the rest of your siblings, man. Listen here, y'all. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna just say that. And Ghostface, I think, is doing right. And I think he's setting the tone for a lot of us men out here, because contrary to popular opinions, most of us men would probably do the same thing Ghostface is doing. You know what I'm saying? This dude released 2 tracks. He said they wasn't diss tracks. He's just basically making songs about his experience or the way he feels towards his father. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know who your pops is, man. We ain't gonna sit here and act like young Infinite. Well, I ain't gonna say young because he's not underage or anything. He's an adult. We're not gonna act like he doesn't know who his father is. We're not gonna act like he didn't know putting these songs out and associating himself with his father. He knows that that's gonna get controversy going. He knows that that's gonna get likes. It's gonna get shares. It's gonna get views. It's gonna get all of that stuff across the whole internet. So I mean, to say that he's not clout chasing, to say that he didn't do this to get some type of attention on himself, that's an outright lie. You understand what I'm saying? And this is not a bad look on Ghostface at all. You understand what I'm saying? I remember it used to be the sentiment amongst us men that if your son grew up to be a fun boy, that somehow is a reflection on you. And what I will say is that is a possibility. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true all the time. You got to understand the times we living in now. You got to understand the influence that social engineering, social media has on the youth. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure Ghostface may have fell short to some degree in maybe being in Infinite's life. I know I have failed at times as a father when it comes to my daughter. I'm not afraid to admit that. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta think, I did 6.5 years in the joint. I was gone for like the first damn near year of my daughter's life. When I left, my daughter was just turning 1 when I got locked up. So 6.5 years, I was in the joint and I wasn't there, man. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But since I've been home, I've been involved as much as possible. And you know, I've been a father figure to her. And when it comes to Ghostface and his son, I'm not saying that that's not the situation because I don't know, but according to Young Infinite, he hasn't spoken to or seen his father in 10 years. Right? And what I'll say to that is, once you come out as you're living this alternative lifestyle, now mind y'all, Ghostface is a 5%er. And they totally, being a fun boy is absolutely 100% against any of their beliefs. So don't be surprised when you hear that Ghostface hasn't talked to his son in 10 years. His son chooses to live an alternative lifestyle, one that completely negates everything Ghostface believes in and stands for, as do most of us men. If I had a son and he came out that he was a fun boy and he wanted to live his life as such, I probably would do the same thing. You gotta think though, because we can sit here and say, well, I wouldn't disown my kid, my son, blah, blah, blah. But if your son is a fun boy who chooses to live his life as a fun boy, means he's a part of the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. And if you are a straight, heterosexual, masculine man standing on manhood, why would you interact with your son who's so flamboyant with his lifestyle? Right? So my thing is, a lot of people are giving Ghostface severe criticism behind this, but I'm going to tell you like this. And a lot of us probably won't admit it. See, I can admit this. I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to be worried about as far as somebody. I don't care about none of that. I stand with my brother Ghostface 100%. And I'm sure most of us do as well. I'm pretty sure most of us do as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ghostface for standing 10 toes down on straight business and not supporting the Fun Boy Committee, the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. Y'all gotta realize that this is not an accepted lifestyle specifically amongst us FBA men. Y'all gotta think though, back in slavery, yes, back in slavery times, we were forced to engage in fun boy behavior for the entertainment of YT people. We were forced to fight each other. We were forced to engage in fun boy behavior for their entertainment. So excuse us if we have a high level of disdain for the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda. And I do say agenda, right? Although I'm not with it in any shape, form, or fashion, I have a modicum of respect for actual LGBT people. They want to be left alone. They're not with none of this fun boy stuff going on, trying to promote it to the kids, push it on others, invade other spaces. They're not with any of that. They just want to be left alone. That's why I make a strict differentiation between the LGBTQ actual community and the LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda, which Infinite is a part of. Right? He's trying to force Ghostface to accept him. No masculine man standing on manhood principles is ever going to be okay with his son choosing to be a fun boy. We're just not going to accept it. And if it means that we got to disown our son because the way you want to live your lifestyle, the devil is a lie, you so flamboyant about it, you so adamant about it, then that means disown it. That means your name's not in the will. That means you're not going to get access to anything that I have, being Ghostface KILLAH out of Wu-Tang, arguably out of all of Wu-Tang, the most selling artist out of all of them. Right? So you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Would you disown your son if you found out he was a fun boy? Would you disown your daughter if you found out she was a fun girl? Tap in, walk with me, let me know, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, and of course, share on your social engineering.